Hello and welcome to another short video on InDesign by Scantex. In this video we're going to take a look at picture boxes and using text as actual picture frames. So we're going to start off with our example. We have some text here, and if we take a look, that is using ZapDigbats. And what I've done is I've enlarged it, or I'm going to enlarge it, and I'm going to actually scale it up just like that and convert that type or that piece of text into an outline. So I'm just going to go through there and I'm going to use the create outline command. So if we take a look at that, I now have that as a outline. It's actually a picture box or a box. Now I'm going to actually convert it to a picture box by going in, selecting object, and I'm going to say the content is actually change it from unassigned to graphic. Now if we take a look, we have a standard looking picture frame. So what I can do is import my image into it. So I'm just going to take an example here and we'll just use this one. And you can see that I have an image now in a piece of text. Now, so for one piece of text or one character, that works great. What happens when you have a whole sentence or a whole line that you would like to convert into a picture box? Well, almost the same thing. What we do is we're going to take this example below. So it's just a text and we're using Dynamo font. I'm going to convert that into an outline as well. Okay, so we've done that. And again, I'm going to change it. So I'm going to go under my object and I'm going to say content and I'm going to change it to a graphic. And if we take a look now, we can actually import, let's just say we'll import that chalkboard image into it. And we now have a piece of text that looks like a graphic or a background. Now this works great for some fonts and some fonts maybe not so much. As an example, if it's a narrow font, you do not want to do this. So you only want to use this on really large display font and usually sans serif fonts. So next we're going to go and take a look at an ordinary picture box. Well, we have our ordinary box here. So we're just going to drop an image there. And we have a series of boxes down below. And what I want to do is I want to have one image in all of this box. So continue from A to B to C, but see where that little space is, or in fact we'll just create a little larger space. So we have our 4 picture boxes, but these are individual boxes right now. What we're going to do is we're going to select those. We're going to go under the object menu and we're going to go and make this a compound path. And if you could see, the X that was in each individual picture box is now in all of them at once, crosses right across. So we're going to go and get our image. Let's just use this one. And we're going to place it right in there. So we've now designed, or we've now created a separated image. Now this could be great for some designs. Again, you can actually fool around with this and have half or one set of picture boxes where the image is faded, one where it's not. So as an example, I'm going to take this one and I am going to create a couple more. Or actually, I'm just going to keep that one right there. I'm going to bring my image into it. Now, I'm going to copy that image, paste it in place, make a smaller version of it, put a version over there, one over there, and one over there, and I'm doing that by option dragging. Okay, And I'm just going to remove those images. Okay. Our next step is we select those individual boxes. We're going to create a compound. So again, we're going to go under our paths and make a compound. And we see that those images now, or those boxes now have an X in them. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. And we're going to select our box, and we're going to paste into. So if you look around, we can move this around and it will actually offset it. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to leave it in the exact same spot. We're going to select those boxes, and we're going to go over to our effects, and we're actually going to screen it back. And we're now lightening the effect on there. And we can fool around with our screening effect, and we can say burn it, dodge it, do a difference. Now a difference will always give us a black, but we can start to fool around and even multiply it, so we can make it darker. We can make those ones darker by multiplying it. So that's another effect that you can actually use with picture boxes and using compound paths, and also with fonts.